Hey guys, it's Benjamin here at the Pedalhead Show, and just want to make a quick video today, coming clean about something, and that's I really love EMGs. That's a huge problem for me. So today we're gonna try one thing I haven't gotten to yet, and that is the 24-volt mod with my EMG 8160 James Hetfield signature set. All right. So I've already tried this as 18 volts before, and that's my go-to right now. I built this here out of an existing uh, 18 volt mod of three 9-volt connectors. This 24-volt mod is a little bit different. Instead of using more 9 volts, they use these little 12-volt, so cute, 12-volt alkaline batteries here. And these are 12-volt holders, positive and negative, put into series. So basically the same way the 18-volt was, but except of having, the two 9-volt connectors, we have these two little boxes. And I just put some electrical tape around it, and it looks really good. So as we see here, black to red, positive, negative, negative, positive. Positive is going to the negative, creating that in series, sending it out to this 9-volt adapter. So this is reversible. Now, if you don't want to make this yourself and you want to spend $50, I'll put the link in the description. Don't worry. They have a nice little nifty, 9-volt box that fits these two cute 12 volts in there, and you can throw that in your existing little 9-volt door if you're fortunate enough to have that on your guitar. But for today, I'm just going to be throwing this into my Epiphone Les Paul Classic with the James Hetfield signature EMGs, already at 18 volts. We're going to be doing sound examples of all three today: 9 volts, 18 volts, and 24 volts. Let's get cracking. Okay, so if we get started, just to go over this again, here is the 24 volt mod, okay? We have positive, negative, okay? The black indicates negative, the red indicates positive, okay? You solder to each little end here. There's two ends on each individual piece, okay? And then we take a harness like this that you can get with 3 9-volt adapters, okay? Put it in series, black to red, black to red. You leave one to plug into the existing 9-volt clip that's already with the EMGs. And you then cut and solder these two wires to taking this off, but then we can use the wires solder on to these battery holders, okay? All right, as you see here, going to one 9-volt adapter. Let's open it up and install it. I'm kind of nervous because I haven't seen anything online about the 24 volt mod on the James Hetfield set, but my opinion is that it's basically an EMG 81 and 60 with some ceramic pull pieces. So my fear is that it doesn't blow up on me or catch on fire. But since it took the 18 volts so well, I believe that they're just the same as EMG 8160, which they say you can do an 18 volt, simple 9 volt, or 24 volt mod too, all right? So let's take out the 9 volts. No more 9 volts. What are you going to use these 9 volts for? All these 9 volts, what are we going to do with them, guys? Power our pedals. Isolated power supply for the win. Okay, so simple as this. There we go. 24 volts, all ready to go. I kind of feel the electricity in my hands. Oh boy. Just make sure we cover all the components so the battery box and clip or wires aren't touching, just to make sure there's no interference. All right, see that? A lot more room than even putting any of those 9 volts in, eh? All right. All right, now we're back. So, guitar's fine. Didn't blow up. Sounded great, didn't it? So what I found that kind of surprised me about the 24 volt mod was attention and detail. That's all. That's the best way I can describe it. Notes were clearer. The level was less aggressive. Everything was a lot more smoother. My analog pedals and my Helix took things a lot better without clipping and without sounding distorted. So I think there's more dynamic range added. There is still that hotter output that we don't have with the 9 volts, with the 24 volts and the 18 volts. But with the 24 volts compared to the 18 volts, it's a lot less noticeable and less harsh. So I'm really happy with the 24 volt with the James Hetfield signature set. Now, does it mean that, hey, 24 volts the only way to go? No, I think the 18 volts sounded great too. But with the 18 volts, I found the compression was there, not as much, more headroom, more clarity. So like more detail, but still kind of cramped together. With the 24 volt mod, everything has a little more space. Sounds more like passive hot pickups to me. And yeah, so I hope you found this video insightful and interesting. If you have the James Hetfield pickups and you just want to try something different, because you know the 9 volts still good, as we heard, it's still good, but there's less attention to detail and there's more low end flub when we all want bright and articulate sounds out of our EMGs, right? But if you have just a set of EMG 81, 85s, 60, this mod will also work for those pickups. So the way to do it, just one last review here, is by 3 9-volt connectors, okay? This will let you do the 18-volt mod as well. Wire them in series, red to black, okay, to clip, to red, to black, to clip, and vice versa 3 times. And then what you want to do is snip 2 of them by the 12-volt, I think it's 23A battery holders. It has positive and negative on it. Wire the red to the positive and the black to the negative, and you should be ready to go. Use a lot of electrical tape just to stop any frequencies from going out or any bleedage, because that power will be inside of the guitar next to all the components. I'll also use some foam if you got it. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Please share this with someone you think it might help if they have EMGs and they're just not happy with it. Even if you have EMGs and you're not happy with them, before you get rid of the guitar that has the EMGs, or before you sell the EMGs online or whatever, try the 18-volt or 24-volt mod, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. You'll be wanting to put EMGs in everything. I know I do. I'm not gonna do that. That's stock. I'm not touching that. Not touching that one. All right. Okay. Anyways, guys, I was Benjamin Grzinski here at the Pedalhead Show. Take care.